So this is part 3 of our training series on Neuronwriter and our walkthrough on how to optimize your content with this piece of software. The first link in our description shows you how to get this software for $67 on a lifetime deal. Otherwise, you can use the other link in order to be able to get the best pricing if that has expired. But you can see at the moment in our previous training so far, we've got the score up to 28, but our competitor's best is 69. This button here is really useful. As I said in part 2 of the training, we can see where we're doing really well. So H1 and H2 are up to 100%, which is great. It's now our meta title and meta description that I want to work on. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here, and it's this tab that says meta that we're interested in. Again, we can see 100% of the other websites in our top 10, our competitors, are using Bernese Mountain Dog as a phrase in their title. So I'm going to do exactly the same. And then I'm going to use the word wait, because that's one of the words I want to rank for as well. And you can see the score has gone up to 43. So I'm going to just finish off this title and description and see how high I can get this number. So I just paused the video there so you didn't have to watch me type, but you can see here in the title I've used the top 3 phrases, and down here in the description I've used these 3 keywords here. And if I scroll down a bit, you can actually see how the Google snippet is going to look. So everything that I have written is going to show up, which is good, and my score is now at 51. So again, I'm getting closer and closer to that 69 in the hopes that I can beat my competitors. So the next thing for me to do is to go through, and I want to improve my article. If I go back up here again, we can see that the main keyword is in all of these parts and everything is optimized. Meta title, meta description, H1 and H2 headers. So what I'm going to do now is I need to focus on the suggested terms in the rest of my article. I could put a few more terms into the meta description if I wanted to, but for now the biggest wins are going to come from making sure the suggested terms I have been given are also in my H1 and H2. The main keyword, which was Bernese Mountain Dog weight, is in there, but I need to try and get some more suggested terms into my H1 and H2 headers, and then I also need to get some of those suggested terms into my text, and I also need to get this article longer, because at the moment it's not long enough. It's good to see that I'm not at risk of being penalized by Google for keyword stuffing. So as I try and add in these additional words, I'm going to try and make sure that I don't do that. If you would like to see me improve this score further and exactly how I would do it as quickly as possible, then all you need to do is click on the video that's on the screen now and watch the next part in this training series on Neuronwriter. And remember, first link in the description will get you that $67 lifetime deal if you want to pick that up.